Hi Tribe, it's Christy Kokami, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 exercises and poses to help you with your back pain. This class is for general back pain, so if you have any kind of spinal injuries like herniation, spondylolisthesis, or if you're working with spinal conditions such as scoliosis, you're more than welcome to check out my Patreon for more in-depth content and extended versions of this video, including this one as well. If you like my video, please hit like, subscribe, and hit the bell for all notifications on video uploads, all things having to do with yoga, wellness, and good times. If you're one of those people that kind of does this kind of hip pop out to the side, you end up putting a lot of your weight onto one leg, as I'm sure you probably have already noticed. But because you're doing that, it can cause a shearing force right at the sacrum and the pelvis, which might be giving you that low back pain on that one side. You're also closing off one side of your trunk, one side of your spine, and you're also overstretching the other. So there's some misalignments that can start happening over long periods of time, and part of yoga is building up some awareness to be able to work from that. So in this class, we're going to be doing some hip opening and hip strengthening. You're also going to be doing some work to use your core and find some proprioception to be able to find that neutral muscle length so we can avoid back pain or at least start to relieve some of it. Let's get started. Going to take your right foot down, grab your towel or your strap, or if you have a lot of range of motion in your hips, you're more than welcome to take a half happy baby. You're going to place the strap around the foot. Now, you're going to keep pushing this left hip away from you. Push out with the left heel, and you're going to let that left leg come out to the side. Allow the right leg to move out to the side as well. So your hips are open in external rotation. Keep pushing out with that left heel. And we're going to hold here for 5 breaths. Inhale to broaden across the collarbones, and on your exhale, push that left thigh towards the right foot. So you lengthen the left side of the trunk. Inhale. Even out the breath. Inhales and exhales are the same. Make sure the right side of the pelvis is down on the ground. On your exhale, you're going to slowly take the legs back up through center. Bend the left leg and place the sole of the left foot down. And second side, half happy baby. Or take your strap and place it around the right foot. Pull that right knee in towards the armpit. Slowly take the left leg out to the side. Yogi toe lock with that right foot. And you're going to push out with that right heel to lengthen the leg up towards the ceiling. Now push that right thigh towards the left foot. Notice how your hip is going to want to drop towards the left foot. Roll the right shoulder blade down the back, and we're going to stay here for 5 breaths, keeping the back nice and even on both sides of the pelvis. And bend the leg. Bring both thighs together. All right, you ready for this? Take your hands up to prayer again. Lift the feet. You're going to lengthen that right leg out. Take your semicircle. Make sure both sides of the back of the pelvis and shoulder blade are nice and down. And then you're going to tense your right fingertips without changing your spine, so no side bending. You're going to squeeze that bottom rib cage in and slowly bring yourself up onto your bottom hip. And then you're going to slowly slide it down. Take your hands back into prayer. And then you're going to bring yourself back to center. Remember this move? Semicircle with the hands to the right. Reach that left leg away. Slowly bring yourself onto your side. Tent the top fingertips and tether those bottom ribs in. And you're going to slowly bring yourself up. spine in one piece, and then slide the hand down, semicircle over to back to center, keeping the spine nice and even on both sides. Repeat this 3 times. Remember to squeeze that bottom ribs to resist the urge to side bend. This is how we start strengthening our core. Okay, now you're going to slowly bring yourself onto your left side, so reach that top leg, arms in a semicircle. Now, keep that top leg moving long. Top hand comes down to the ground, and you're slowly going to squeeze the bottom rib cage to come up onto your side, spine in one long piece. Now from here, I want you to roll the left shoulder blade down the back. This is a modified side plank. Make sure you're also not dumping your head down. One long line from the pelvic floor through the crown of the head. Now, bend that right leg in. Your bottom leg is also going to be in a 90-degree angle, but your legs are going to hover. The right leg is hovering. Keep rolling the shoulder blade down. Move the right leg up. Take your strap or your towel or yogi toe lock. Walk your hand up onto the strap up high. That way you can have your hand slide down if you have less range of motion in your hips. Roll the left shoulder blade down the back and lift that right leg up towards the ceiling. Anantasana. 5 breath holds. Keep stitching the bottom ribs in. Roll the left shoulder blade down the back. And you can take a look up at that top foot, right thigh away from you so you don't close off the bottom of your trunk. Keep pushing down into that bottom shoulder. And on your exhale, bend that right knee out to the side, release your strap, release your hand. Slowly reach that right leg long. Take that bottom arm and slide it out. Hands to prayer, and you're slowly going to bring yourself over onto your back. And second side, semicircle, reach the top leg. 10th of top fingertips, and squeeze the bottom ribs to bring yourself up. Roll the right shoulder blade down the back, side plank. Then you're going to bend that left knee in, open up that top leg, yogi toe lock or take your strap, and slowly press that heel away from you. Squeeze those bottom ribs in and roll that bottom shoulder blade down the back. You can take a look up at your foot, 5 breaths. Very active pose. And on your exhale, slowly bend that left knee. Slowly reach that top leg out. Slide your bottom hand out, spine in one long piece. hands into prayer, and bring yourself onto your back. Thanks so much for watching, and special thank you to my patrons who help me share what I live, love, and practice. Stay well and weird. Bye.